Good morning, everyone. We all have been affected by the current COVID-19 pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic has led to a dramatic loss of human life worldwide and presents an unprecedented challenge to public health, food system, and the world of war. The economic and social destruction caused by the pandemic is devastating. Tens of millions of people are at risk of falling into extreme poverty, while the number of undernourished people currently estimated at nearly 690 million could increase by up to 132 million by the end of the year. However, the impact of the pandemic and its consequences are felt differently depending on our status as individuals and as members of the society. While some try to adapt to working online, homeschooling their children, and ordering food via Grab or Food Panda, others have no choice but to expose to the virus while keeping the society functioning. Our different social identities and the social group we belong to determine our inclusion with society and by extension, our vulnerability to epidemics. COVID-19 is killing people on the large scale. The impact of COVID-19 in the media environment has been very significant. On the other hand, audiences, especially during lockdown, has flocked to the media for information, reversing the previous downwards trends of media consumption. At the same time, the economic impact of COVID-19 on businesses and others has meant a loss of advertising and sales revenue that can only be described as dramatic. In the COVID-19 crisis, food security, public health, and employment and labor issues, in particular work, health, and safety, converge. Adhering to workplace safety and health work practices to ensure practices to decent work and the protection of labor rights in all industries will be crucial in addressing the human dimension of the crisis. In conclusion, immediate and purposeful action to save lives and livelihoods should include extending social protection towards universal health coverage and income support for those who's affected. This includes workers in the informal economy and in poorly protected and low-paid jobs, including youth, older workers, and migrants. Particular attention must be paid to the situation of women who are overrepresented in low-paid jobs and care roles. Different forms of support are key, including cash transfers, child allowances, and healthy school meals, shelter and food relief initiatives, support for employment rotation and recovery, and financial for businesses including micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises. In designing and implementing such measures, it is essential that governments should work closely with employers and workers. World Vision immediately started providing information, prevention, and control messages to communities in coordination with local governments units. The organization launched its COVID-19 emergency response and supported frontliners and health facilities with protective equipments, isolation tents, and disinfectant kits, while families receive food packs, hygienes, and sanitation kits and cash assistance. And that would be all. Thank you.